the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Cranked up with a semifinal collision.
Texas.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. Aggressive call on the opening play. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
That is exactly how you envision that first play going all week. You put it out there, you hope for a big play, and you hit it.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Receiver in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, they run it right into a blitz. That linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. QB keeper all the way. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype in this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on 3rd down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
Over the middle, it's Daniels. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. And the Hoosiers come to the line in a hurry up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Hoosiers, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game with no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Right into the open. Touchdown, Indiana. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas, 0.
Now he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Pressure is coming. The receiver grabs it. Defense surrounds him just to... gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Second down after that completion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing his own defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the move now. Under pressure, just lets it go. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
It's a wide receiver screen.
Well, this is a great catch. He does a nice job of getting his feet down to set up a 4th down and short situation. But, man, I just don't know why he didn't try to fight to get to that marker and pick up a first down.
The Longhorns will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
They're going to run it. Jack gets the carry.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
3rd and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They'll pass from the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Catch made on the right side. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it. And tackled after a small pickup there. One period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
He flips it to the back across the middle. The football comes out. The offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The Hoosiers will line up on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Looking to throw here. The pass is caught. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And the Hoosiers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. He keeps it on the design run. That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. And when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz, defense. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or they have to settle for 3? Running play called on 3rd and short. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there. The Hoosiers trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Yeah, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. The play fake, he'll look to throw it off target and incomplete.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
This defense is hanging tough, and they punch it in from the 3 on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing tells you more about a defense's personality than when they get tested like this. Facing a 1st and goal, all the way to 3rd and goal, you come up with a sack, relentless attitude. Now let's see what they decide to do on 4th and goal.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Field goal is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he wins out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Looking for some space. It's Golden. He's brought down out at the 46. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Golden. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no hurry here. They've got to hurry. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And it's a bunch formation. Handoff from the shotgun. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Now it's second down here. Looking for a receiver. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the tackle, but that plane moves it inside the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
The pocket breaking down. The pass rush gets home. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for three. He missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, they're still down by 10.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught quickly. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Getting set. Here's second down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Grab by the receiver. They've got him, but not before making first down yardage. They'll move the ball to the 41. And the Hoosiers will come to the line to run the hurry up. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. The Hoosiers have first and 10 here. He's looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he's intercepted. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get one or two a year. But he's not going to squander this chance.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep downfield to the left. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
State. And the Hoosiers will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Not an accurate throw by the freshman quarterback. Threw it behind him.
Well, the quarterback was noticeably hurried on that play. Great pass rushes don't have to get to the quarterback to affect the play. That was a great example of it there.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a short completion of a big tight end. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. First down and 10 now.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup. They are off and running.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Well, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the wideout. Wide catch. And he'll be brought down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. They'll try to run for the first down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Here we go on 4th down. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get to 4th down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, get the yards you need, and you extend this drive with that first down.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. He's back to throw again on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
With the catch, it's Daniels. Tackle, but first down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Grab down the middle, it's Daniels. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He can go. Past the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Texas. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school. Shows you what he can do with a ball in his hands. Takes it in for a touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. And they heave it deep downfield. And this is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open, took his eyes off the football.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, what a missed opportunity here. A chance for a big play. He's wide open. I think he starts to maybe think too much about making a play and trying to score a touchdown. Just drops the football.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made with the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback could put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with the secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
They mix it up with a run. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Hop over the middle. It's Daniels. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
The Hoosiers pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. So, Kirk, Indiana has the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out. It is crucial crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. It's a quick grab. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And the Hoosiers are in the red zone. Back to throw again. The pass rush closing in. Swarm with the pass rush. A sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Daniels. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards, and you pick it up. Now you've got another chance at points.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So the potential game-time score wiped away by the penalty as time is running out. That could be one of the crucial moments of this game. Ball handed off. Now what a move. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense. Still plenty of work here to do now on second down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, you put so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
He knocked through the PAT. It's now a 13-point lead here in the final quarter.
27, Texas, 14.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Receiver makes the grab. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Hey, that's what you're looking for right now as an offense. Nice big chunk play like that. Moving the ball now into plus territory. Keep looking for those big plays downfield and hope to be able to get the ball into the end zone.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Pressure is coming. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. The Longhorns will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the first down.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Longhorns pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused.
End zone ahead, and he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they look to the pressure?
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this two-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
And it looks like that one was touched before it made it 10 yards. So, yeah, the penalty marker is coming out. So they don't let the ball travel 10 yards before touching it. That could be a crucial mistake as they try to come back here in the fourth quarter. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Working clock with the ground game. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. Touchdown, Indiana. This passing game is still on fire.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Defense is coming after him. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game. But they're doing the right things. Managing the clock. Picking up good yards. And getting out of bounds.
The short completion of the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. And the quarterback dropping back. And he finds the running back in the flat. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Oh, he makes the catch! They make the stop just short of the mark, which getting 4th down and inches. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The Longhorns pick up enough to get a 1st down there. 4th down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. They get to the line quickly. Caught in the flat by the running back. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of
taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. This defense just cannot get off the field. A long march moves on. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal. Longhorns looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Wants to throw it. Looking for 6. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Touchdown, Texas. What a grab in the end zone in the clutch moment.
Chris, I mean, this game was essentially over, and these guys are still fighting and trying to get the ball in the end zone, and they do. Those are the kind of things that coaches pay attention to, and really you start to learn about who are your fighters, who are your foxhole guys. We're learning that about this team today.
It looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
And the offense just takes a knee here. The was a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and to be able to accomplish this.
This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome, folks, to Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Dolphins here in Miami, Florida, as we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Indiana Hoosiers. taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rivera. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Play fake, looking to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on second down. It's an out route, the catch made. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. The Buckeyes come up to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these third downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
The pocket breaking down. Finally throws it deep to the right. Catch made down inside the 25. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. Buckeyes moving quickly down the field here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the receivers got it. And they bring them down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking to scramble. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself. The Buckeyes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. Looking for a man. Rolls right, trying to make something happen. Touchdown, Ohio State. They draw first blood in this national title game. Who says he needs explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. trying to jam these receivers at the line. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he's brought down, but they move backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he can do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards. Now you're behind the sticks.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Let's fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting close to the midfield.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
They keep him off balance with a run. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
One of the great things about this offense with this slot receiver is you can move him around to try to create matchups. Already early in this game, you can see the advantage they have with his speed, and this defense might consider trying to double team him.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, maybe in the second half.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Touchdown, Hoosiers! As they answer with their first score of this title game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Bringing it out, it's Rivera. He steps out of bounds at the 26. Set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Short connection to the tight end here. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert the 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
A fair catch made at the 25-yard line. 26 for the first play of this drive. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. And he'll drop back here on third down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The Hoosiers churn out another first down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. First down, looking to throw the ball. That ball snagged for a completion. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. They'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. On third down, he drops to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The sure hands. It's Daniels. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. The quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And finally, he's looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Bringing pressure. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The pass rush closing in. Contact as he threw it. And that's a third straight misfire.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking to throw it again. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Ball handed off. Nowhere to run up the middle. Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He finds his man and heads out of bounds after a decent gain. And the Hoosiers come to the line to run the hurry-up. Third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Oh, had a chance at another interception. Couldn't quite hold on. But it's going to be fourth down. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back. He steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Using his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
What a good job here by this quarterback, being very conscious of both the line to gain for that first down, as well as not necessarily taking a big hit early in this game. Great situational awareness and a first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete on a very risky throw in the end zone.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to
taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They cap the drive with 6 points.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
They've got him at the 48. That's a first down.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
The DB's backing off from the line now. Gets the first and still running. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. The Hoosiers getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield, but the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Oh, here comes the reverse. And that run produces a decent gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. And it's good from 56 yards.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Like the final play of the half coming up. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. On the move now. Finally heaves it deep down the middle. And it's incomplete. Trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Kicking team makes the recovery, but I think they got there a little early. There is a flag on the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Second down after that short completion. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw over the middle. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Well, they touched the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. Hit as he released it. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He's got a man down the middle. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defensive coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the left side. And it's caught inside the 10. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And it'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Defense is coming after him. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on 3rd down. And now a 4th down play coming up.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but curious why they didn't run it. 3rd and short, and you'd hope your guys up front can pave the way to pick up the 1st and keep this drive moving. Very curious what they'll do here on this 4th down.
They try to sneak it for the 1st. Loaders into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Oh, how about that, Chris? Bear Bryant's looking down, smiling on that call. 4th down and goal. You go with the goal line formation. You bring the defense in tight, and you still overpower them for a touchdown. Thing of beauty.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. With the catch, it's Daniels. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Here's the second down play. Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Fires it to the wideout. It's incomplete. The defense rises up, gets the stop against this very efficient 3rd down offense.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. And the Hoosiers with 1st and 10 here. Looking deep downfield with the left. He's got it right near the end zone. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Indiana.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. And here's the return from inside the 5. Goes out of bounds at the 32. That's a decent return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Downfield shot, ball was incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. offense. A special teams lightning strike here in the national championship game. That could be a moment we never forget. A punt return to the house in a championship game.
Man, we've been calling national championship games forever. How often do you see a return like this taken all the way back for a touchdown? You talk about a game-changing opportunity for this team. We'll see if they can finish this game off after that.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Running with purpose. As the first down, it's still going. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. First down here for this offense.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can.
He's looking deep here. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. And looking to throw now on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete again. A 3rd straight misfire. Brings up 4th down now.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Trying for a 4th down completion. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Design quarterback run. And this winds up a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
He gets loose. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype before the final period. Let's check out the game stats. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the 4th by going to the air. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, the defense took the field. They mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
He went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Big throw caught on the left side. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. It's a fake. Looking to throw. Catch made, but can he get to the marker?
What a bold call here by this head coach. I thought they might get it. It was a pretty good throw, but a nice job by the return team keeping him short of the first down.
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Catch made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Grab near the sticks. It's Daniels. Touchdown, Indiana. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all you got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
And the catch is made in the end zone for 2 points. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rivera. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. The Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. There's the handoff. And it works. The first down to the 35. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Play action here on first down. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. That completion makes it second and short. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
It'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. And It comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Bringing pressure. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up for the sack in a crucial moment.
What was the quarterback thinking here? There's just absolutely no way you can take a sack in this situation. And now it's 4th down.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. This could be the game here. Looking for a late deep shot. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Touchdown, Buckeyes. They jump on top here in the final minute.
You talk about a big stage and big-time pressure and then delivering. That's what this running back just did to be able to give them this 3-point lead. And if you're smart, you just kick the extra point. That forces your opponent to have to go down and score a touchdown to win the game.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now, the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Looking deep for late-game heroics. Makes the catch downfield.
Well, I'll tell you what. This guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Could take it all the way. Powering through a tackle. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Keeping it on the ground here. Finding enough space for a solid game before they stop it. And it's the defense who stops the clock now with 17 seconds remaining.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big game like this on 1st down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions.